We on the game. We on the need. Follow me. We on the game. We on the need. We on the game. We on the need. Who ride? We ride. Who ride? We ride. Who ride? We ride. Who ride? We ride. Boom. Dick, boom. Dick, boom. Dick, boom. Hey. Fucking 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck.
My name is TyRell Shaffer, also known as Coach TyRell, from Carlisle, Pennsylvania, small town stuck in the valley of Pennsylvania. Born and raised, grew up here all my life. You know, it's a small town that kind of gives people a perspective on what they can be if they put forth effort in what they want to be. So I like to think that I'm, you know, one of the many that kind of got out of the stigma, and I'm able to put back on for my hometown.
Who's up first? Let's work. I like that.
The name of the gym is Amoriana Sports Performance, basically based on one-on-one sports specifics when it comes to training, but we range in all age groups. Our youngest client is 4. Our oldest client is 67. So we got a large gap in between, but through that bridge, we try to connect with our clients in a way of connecting the realities of life to the adversities of training. And it seems to work. The foundation seems to work, so.
What it is? You know what it is? That warm-up just got you tired, right? And now, listen to me, eyes. And now you're saying that you don't want to do this, your legs hurt, so that you can get out of this. That's okay, be fair, be fair. I don't think your legs hurt though. They didn't hurt before. So now I think just because of that warm-up, and if it's kind of intense, you want to quit. But I'm not going to allow you to quit. Okay, so we're going to keep going. Do you hear me? Okay.
Sports changed my life. But truly what inspired me to open up this gym was my wife. Once I encountered Sarah, her drive, her passion, her go-getter mentality kind of lit the fire under me to wake up and chase my dream. If I'm spending 40 hours in a logistics warehouse a week, why can't I step out of there and put forth some type of effort into my own dream? So she's kind of what really rattled me to find a perspective in furthering my dream. The gym itself, you know, we started out with one client out at a public park. Somebody believed in the vision. From there, you know, we started to grow. Got a short stint at another gym. We were like tucked off in a corner. Moved into our own, what I like to call an apartment. We were in basically a sports hall, a training hall that was 9 by 60 feet, but we made it work and made it our home for a year and a half. And then we just acquired this and opened this up August 17th of 2024. So the true vision for the gym, it's always been there. I just needed kind of like my support and my anchor in my wife to kind of push me off the ledge.
When you're stopping, okay, whether you're at track, you can be running the 100-meter dash, right? You don't want to come through that line and just ba-ba-ba-ba, right? You want to transition from the hardwood. You don't want to be running down, somebody plucks the ball, and you're bang, 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 like a herd of elephants, okay? I want you to be more graceful, even in your decel. So after you can snag your ball, decel through, okay? You should be winning that 100-meter dash, boom! And clap your mom's hand over around the curve, all right?
I would define success from ASP. It's solely driven by life itself. And what I mean by that is I feel like everybody's life has a story. Everyone has a story to tell, whether it's good, bad, whether they're in a good place now and they're talking about the bad. But I feel like all of those things wrapped up kind of define who you are. So, you know, the success of ASP is driven off of the people that walk through our door. Without those, we call them family members, we don't call them clients, we don't call them people that come to the gym. Without our ASP family, I truly believe the success doesn't exist. Without them, without the driven support from my family, without the driven support from those family members that we call family members at ASP, it doesn't happen. I feel as though the support from the community and the role from the community is huge. It goes back to what I was talking about. It goes back to this gym being fueled off of everything I got from the early 90s until today at 36. Growing up without a father, growing up without a lot of male structure, I found coaches to be more valuable than a father at the time. So I hold tight to that. I hold firm to that being, you know, I don't even hear TyRell a lot of the times. I hear Coach TyRell. And when I hear that, there's some type of prestige value that I put behind that because, you know, a coach can change a game, but he can also change a life. And I push more towards changing these young men and young ladies' lives, or just a person in general, whoever I cross paths with. But I feel as though, you know, that having that structure, having that support outside of your house, that's what this gym entails. I want people to find this as a safe haven. And when they walk through the door, I want them to feel comfortable, whether they're in here to work out or just to stop by and say, hey, that's what I want this gym to be. I've just always been like this type of person. I want to like be the leader, you know, but through life, you know, like I fell on my face, not having that structure, not having that father figure. My godfather, you know, he came in when I was 10 years old and kind of like helped like structurally form me. But it wasn't always there, you know, and as much as a great job that he did at that point in time, like he didn't live with me. He wasn't there to answer questions when I needed him immediately. So I kind of had to fall on my face, but I was always like, I guess you'd call it war ready. Like I was always ready to like jump in there and like state what I had to say. And through the like adversity, through the like trials and tribulations of falling on my face and dang, that's not really how I'm supposed to lead. I'm supposed to do it this way. And next time I get this type of opportunity, like I gotta be stern, but not overly aggressive. And next time I get this child in front of my face, like, well, I gotta see like how, and just through these like trials, like I just became the type of coach that I am today.
We all we got. We all we need. 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 We ride. We ride. Who ride? We ride. Who ride? We ride. Who ride? We ride. Tick tick boom. 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 1, 2, 3. 4.
Without knowing, you can't do. So that's the first thing we want to instill. We want to instill that knowledge to a certain individual that not only are we going to be there to support you physically and help you throughout your fitness journey, but to also help you catapult into a place of beaming confidence, allow you to walk into a gym and understand, even if it's not at our gym, once we're done with our stint or once we're done with what we have to accomplish, that goal, you're able to walk in somewhere else and feel confident with what you're doing. You know, the physical aspect of physical training is just that, but it comes from the mind, it comes from the heart, it comes from your emotion, because you have to be emotionally and mentally intact to even physically perform. So we try to bridge all of those things together to make a person feel comfortable when they come here.
Our job is to move, right? So here's what it's gonna look like.
Teresa's comments?
Get one full body shot of each.
Let me see that. Let me see
So
your
take the
pocket.
thing out of your pocket.
everything. Teach you how to take photos.
And kind of
Just
just
maybe
do like
put
a,
hand in the pocket.
yeah, like more of like
Thumb
a
out.
personal trainer look.
Like this.
Yep.
There you go.
You said it lean?
Hold.
Pose, come on. Pose.
Do this.
So like,
So just kind of like casually
That's off guard.
Maybe put your
You know,
foot
you
up.
can, like-
Or yeah.
yeah.
lean and kind of be casual, like.
My little Calvin Klein.
That's all I'm about to say. Like, who? Like, you study mannequins at the mall?
I used to do this, man. I thought I was gonna be a model.
I'm sure.
I swear.
I believe it.
Do I keep going? Do I keep
Wait, you're
moving?
looking. No, you gotta look at the camera.
There's no way.
So like every time her shutter goes to change.
No, seriously.
Oh, that's good.
I can't go second. There's no way. I don't
Our schedule, me and my team, our schedule is kind of based off of yours. The gym itself has a open gym that we hold on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays from 2 to 8 p.m. It just gives us a different angle to open this up to the community. You know, there's other gyms out there, and we know that, but this gives you that sense of, you know, I like my barber. So I set that appointment up every week for a haircut and every other week for a lineup. If you want to look sharp, I'm going to continue to go back, and that environment and his customer service draws me back. It's kind of what we want for the gym. So we open the doors up to the public 2 to 8, Monday through Wednesday. We're open up every day of the week. And I can say that these lights and this turf is touched and these weights are banging around every day except for Saturday. And that's just a day for us to recharge and regroup with our families and find that balance before we come back in here and get after it.
So look for the criticism. You know, even as a kid when you're playing a game, coach, what do I need to improve?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Man.
You know how many kids are scared to ask that question?
But you know how many coaches, you know how
Scared
many
to ask
coaches
that
would lose
question.
their mind if they heard a kid say that? It happens every now and then. But at
Yep.
that point, now you're the coach's kid.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're my son now. You know what I mean? You're right here attached to my hip. I got
Yep.
you. You're gonna be good.
How many times I'll tell you, Trey, why you standing in the back? I'll get a picture sent by like
Oh,
Walt or something.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Trey, man, yeah.
What? Walt will send me a picture, be like, yo, the team did well tonight. I'll be like, I'll zoom in.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
Hiding.
And Sarah's like, what now? I'm like,
Hiding.
Trey standing in the back with his head down. He come home,
Trey
I
knows.
you know, ask him how practice went, acknowledge his pros, but I'll be like, hey man, I got something to talk about.
Look, I'm gonna show you right now. This is why I used to do the trick. Posture. Sit up straight.
Yup.
Hands up. Sit like a
Yup.
man. Look
Yup.
like you want it. Cause he always shoulders in, slouch, blah blah blah. Listen, even if you don't know it, your body is like your mind's listening to your body language.
That's funny.
Unfortunately, but I tell him flat out.
That's funny.
I'm like,
because,
yo,
I see the same damn thing.
flat
now.
out. Cause look, if you look ready on the bench,
Yep.
you gonna be ready to get in that game. If you over there slouch, whenever you get out there, like, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm ready for this. Dude, you gotta, you know, those little things, it makes all the difference on how you carry yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna give my hat off to your brothers and your sister. I'm gonna give my hat off to you. Okay, you did amazing. Okay, what we do, what we did right here, it's never gonna change. Right? We're always gonna change what we do, but that energy, that style, me coaching, me talking, I'm gonna talk more than you really want me to. Okay, but I feel as though if I can coach you that way by talking verbally and showing you, I'll always have the first rep. If you bring that energy, what I said earlier, okay, 110% inside of here, you'll walk away 1% better, okay? And those 1% plus 1% plus 1% every day, okay, I'm telling you, it's gonna build on top of brick by brick, and you're going to get better. Just trust the process, okay? What we learned in here, what we're learning in here, like how we're doing it, fuels into school, fuels into home. It starts at home, right? But if you can leave those characteristics at the door and bring some of them in your pockets with you to school, keep some of them in your pockets here, and just everywhere you go, kind of leave a bread trail, I promise you, you're gonna grow up into like fine young people.
okay? And through this training, I'm gonna try to teach you how to do it, okay?
When that sun gon' shine, love gon' last forever, forever. And baby, I know one day I'll bring the whole world together, together. My turn, I'ma make my move, feeling right now and never. And I will be the best I'll prove, and he crafts lives forever. A-B-D-U-L-G-O-O-L-I-E cartel. PA when I rap, I toss the ball bell. Vertical stairwell, promise to prevail. V-O-G, taste the intel. And E-V-E-R rebel. Lord save me, I'm destined to derail.
Bring it in, bring it out on me. Awesome job today, guys. Be great on three, be great on me. Loud and clear. Let South Street hear us outside. Ready? Be great on three. 1, 2, 3.
Be great.
Oh.
When it comes up, I'll show you what I found. Plenty trash so condemned to my town. Fill the black hole, the sins of my sound. When that sun don't shine, love gon' last forever.